It is an encyclopedia covering every aspect of our life. What is that every aspect of our life? We human beings are specially designed by Mother Nature to discharge some special duties. What is that special duty? God has created this wonderful world. Later on, He evaluated its utility. He was not happy with the performances of many species. They were all stomach-centered. Most of the time they were in search of their food, their minimum needs. Always they were grabbing to attend their greeds. That is how their life was not of high standard. This was observed by the Creator, God Almighty. Later on, he started thinking afresh. His idea was that this world must be made complete. Now it is not complete because all these species, they are Annamaya oriented, body centered. So body demands many things. Body consists of karmendriyas and jnanendriyas. Ear rushes behind sounds. Tongue rushes behind tastes. Skin rushes behind pleasant touches. Nose rushes behind fragrance. Shabdadibhi panchavireva pancha panchattamapuhu sogunena baddha. So all these animals, elephant got its own attraction. Deers have their own attractions. Bulls, they have their own pullings. Like that, all animals, they rush behind something. That is why it is not complete. Beyond Annamaya, what is that? It is Pranamaya. Pranamaya, okay, because prana is there in all these species. Even all plants, they have that vital force. With that force only they perform. So at Annamaya and Pranamaya level, all these plants, mammals, Jalachara, Sthalachara, Nabhaschara, all birds, insects, they are all happy with this much. Happy with this much. For that it hunts. It hunts. If something food got, so tiger is happy, lion is happy. Like that all animals, they are happy with this much. If they have sufficient air to breathe, they are happy. If they get sufficient quantity of food, they are happy. Because their life system, it is totally Annamaya, Pranamaya oriented. Whatever this Annamaya body, Manomaya, Pranamaya body demands, if that demand is met properly, they are happy. Oh, so that this world is not complete. I have to make it complete. It must be made comprehensive. Then what? Bhagavan went on pondering over and pondering over. He designed a new computer, supercomputer. He designed Parakashtha computer. We know Param computer. But whatever computer, software, it was designed by God Almighty, it is not an ordinary computer, not even supercomputer. It is supersonic, superlatively super. The type of computer he started designing and designing and designing, it was Parakashtha computer. What is that Parakashtha computer? It is upper chamber of human body. That is our brain, which consists of wonderful software. That software is called Dhishana software. Dhishana. This word must be understood. Dhishana software. Taistaihi atushta hridaya purusham vidhaya brahmavaloka dhishanam mudamapadevaha. It is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So this Dhishana software he designed and put it in the upper chamber of human body. That is called Munda in Sanskritam. It consists of heart, brain and the whole upper part of human body. Murdhanya, another word for this in Sanskritam. Dhishana is that part. Its core part is called Dhishana. Outer part is called Munda. Upper chamber, Munda. It consists Dhishana. What is that Dhishana? Dhishana is Shraddha, Medha, Prajna, Pratibha and Dhriti. Five. Devotion, wonderful memory, creativity, understanding, analysis, synthesis, creativity, innovation, all these brain powers collected, all these brain powers consisted. It is called Dhishana software. This Dhishana software he adjoined to human body and sent him to perform here in this Bhuloka, so that this man with this much special capacity, Manomaya Kosha, Manomaya Sheet, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Sheet. So with these sheets, he started performing here. Then God again evaluated, what is this? How he is performing here? All donkeys, monkeys, they are performing, tempted by instinct. Okay, it is their limitation. But what about this special species with specially designed computer software? He evaluated his performance also. He saw great men and women with special capacity, With devotion they were performing. With special memory they were performing. With special creativity they were going for innovation. So they started creating new shastras, new sciences, new branches of sciences, new branches of philosophy. It is not only philosophy, their practice was very high. They started practicing yoga, they started practicing yajna, they started practicing meditation, they started practicing auspicious activities. All these things God went on observing, absorbing. He became happy. Mudam apadevaha. Bhagavatam says he became very happy after having seen all these performances. So his main centers are Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and resulting upsurge of Ananda at Manomaya level. That is how this is called inner journey. Starting with Manomaya, no doubt. Without food we cannot. Vivekananda also says, without food how can you go for Vedanta? Don't preach Vedanta for those who are hungry and angry. First of all, hunger must be quenched, satisfied. Anger must be removed. Then Vedanta starts. Okay. So, but he cannot cease to be there. He cannot stop there. Annamaya and Pranamaya. Pranamaya also rejected now in the modern lifestyle. We don't care what breathing I am, what I am inhaling. They don't know. They will be in very dirty, closed rooms where it will be full of carbon, no places, no entry for ozone, no. So pranavayu, where? Only this pollution. This type of residence we have now in the modern world. No connection with the world outside. We have no connection with beautiful natural ambience. So pranamaya also it is totally rejected. Only annamaya we are satisfying. Satisfying means I want to see something, so you provide something dirty, ugly things. Whatever is there in your mobile, whatever is there in your laptop, all these things you give. So when your ear wants to listen to something, you give one most nonsense, rocky music, dag dag. So unhealthy. Whatever this tongue wants to taste, most unhealthy, unhygienic, you give. That is how all these Annamaya needs are unduly met. Most unhealthy things we are providing. That is why body Annamaya becoming most dirty, full of negativity. So that it cannot be satisfied, you know. Annamaya is so dangerous. Always is rushes to the world outside. Whatever you give, it will not be satisfied. Najatu jatah kamanam upabhogena shamyati havisha krishnavartameva bhuyaiva abhivardhate. Any amount of ghee you pour to the fire, it will not be satisfied. More and more it demands. Like that, whatever you give, your sense organs, they never get satisfied. Again they demand. So you go on providing whatever it demands. In this rush, whole human journey becomes most dangerous. So that in this rush, now bad habits are developing, unhealthy trends are developing, young people are addicted to all type of bad habits, drug addiction, tobacco addictions. All these are there. It is because of this lack of understanding. We don't know what we are. animals, tempted by their instincts, they never act against natural law. But we have brilliance, we have education, we have degrees, we have master degrees, we have PhDs. That is why our brain is very logical. So using this logically, negatively charged brain, we simply satisfy our Annamaya needs. Horrible lifestyle this is. This we have to understand. Tomorrow it will be tobacco prohibition day. Internationally it is celebrated. See now how much it is addiction going on. How much young generation is forcibly drawn to all this tobacco and many drug addictions and these things. We have to be aware of all these things. In that background, we have to educate our people, those who are addicted to all these things, all these habits. Just by preaching, they cannot be convinced. We have to give this scientific impetus, scientific background to all these things. It is not that man is only Annamaya. He is mainly Manomaya and Vijnanamaya. Whatever achievements he does at Manomaya and Vijnanamaya, that is his achievement. So at that level we have to maintain yoga. If yoga is maintained at Manomaya and Vijnanamaya, it will be reflected in Pranamaya and Annamaya also. That is how man will be physically sound, mentally strong, individually vibrant, emotionally patriot, intellectually creative, ultimately on the bliss of useful. So he becomes spiritually rooted. That's all. Spirituality, we always talk of all these things. Spirituality is nothing, something separated, secluded. If all these are brought in our day-to-day life, then spirituality will be there. Just by doing some bhajans or putting some religious signs, we cannot become spiritual. If a man is physically sound, mentally pure, intellectually innovative, individually vibrant, so he is bliss suffused, then he becomes spiritual man. This understanding is very much needed for all yoga masters and yoga practitioners. So with this understanding we have to celebrate all these days. Bhagavan gives this particular insight. That is why in this 10th chapter he goes on, I am in this form, I am in this form, I am in this form. That is how it goes on, exhaust the list. Om Tat Sat. Sadgamaya